You're doing stand-up comedy. One athlete can write your jokes. Who are you choosing?
Caitlin Clark all the way. She's been on Saturday Night Live already, so.
You've seen Caitlin Clark drain threes from half court, but have you seen her make her teammates crack up? Everyone knows about her record-breaking skills on the court, but Clark's got another talent that's been flying under the radar. Get ready to see a whole new side of the WNBA's brightest star. We're about to show you 30 funniest moments that prove Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball genius. She's comedy gold. From her comedic competitiveness on and off the court to cracking up the media during interviews. From her on-court antics to hilarious moments with teammates and loved ones, you're in for a wild ride that'll have you seeing Clark in a whole new light. Stick around until the end, as we'll share some fun moments of Clark letting loose with the people closest to her, Connor, her boyfriend, and her family. Before we break it down, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Are you ready? Let's go.
All we do is have fun. With Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything serious, like I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart.
Caitlin Clark's fierce competitive spirit is legendary on the court. Her laser focus and relentless drive have shattered records and left opponents in awe. But what happens when that same intensity collides with her quick wit? The result is an unexpected comedy goldmine that keeps her teammates on their toes. Let's start with the latest footage from the offseason. Her and Aaliyah Boston playing games at the carnival. Check out Clark's reaction when Boston beats her at the water gun game. Clark's competitiveness doesn't just fuel her game, it fuels her humor. A viral video of Clark almost scoring a hole-in-one recently made the rounds. And let me tell you, it's comedy gold. The way she celebrated after making that birdie, pure Clark. That competitive yet funny fire we've seen on the court, it's just as intense on the green.
Is this it? Is this like a, we're good, we're gonna call this a birdie?
I don't think so.
Oh! Yes!
That's huge. Great birdie.
Her teammates have learned to expect the unexpected. Remember that magical buzzer beater in college? Let's watch it again. Then we'll share some behind-the-scenes moments from her teammates about the shot.
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires!
Oh my gosh, and I start running around. I mean, that's the kind of shot you dream of in the front yard.
Guess what? Her teammates just revealed that not only does Caitlin practice this shot, but she also practices running around the court after the shot. Now that's hilarious.
Honestly, I think we were all just chasing Caitlin. I think she just literally started sprinting. And so, it happens in practice a lot. I think we all kind of knew what to expect once it went in.
Speaking of practice, did you know that Caitlin's so competitive that she also receives technical fouls during scrimmage? Here's Kate Martin and Gabby Marshall spilling all the tea.
Competitive Caitlin is at practice that sometimes she has to issue her technical fouls. Can you just give examples of that competitiveness? But then
Hasn't happened in a while.
She wants to win. She hates losing, so that's where that comes into play. The technicals and just, I don't know, our managers are our refs at practice, and so that can kind of get out of hand
They're
sometimes.
horrible at reffing.
But then, like, she's so goofy and fun and loving in the locker room.
Don't think this is just limited to her time in Iowa. Clark's competitive humor does more than just entertain. It brings the team closer. It creates shared moments of laughter that bond players both on and off the court. In the pressure cooker of professional sports, Clark's ability to find joy in the competition is a breath of fresh air. Here's Clark being restrained by her teammate Katie Lou Samuelson in the newly formed Caitlin Clark Technical Foul Prevention Squad.
How did that happen?
She's just she's a kid sometimes, and keeps everything light, but sometimes you just gotta put her in place.
Clark's comedic competitiveness has reached new heights that even her dad Brett got involved in one game when she was complaining too much to the refs, telling Caitlin to shut up.
Move, and if they're open, she will find them. Martin commits the foul. Clark thought that
If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
Fight over me! Don't fight over me, okay? Wait, I don't remember who I fed. What if I'm double eating?
I'm just like, look at me. I'm going crazy out here.
Think you know Caitlin Clark from her on-court persona? Think again. When the mics are hot and the cameras are rolling, Clark reveals a side of herself that's left even the most seasoned reporters scrambling for a witty comeback. Why do cheetahs not take tests at the zoo?
Why don't they take tests at the zoo? There's too many cheetahs.
In front of the cameras, Clark typically maintains a composed, diplomatic demeanor. She answers questions with poise, giving thoughtful responses that showcase her basketball IQ. But every so often, a mischievous glint appears in her eye, and reporters find themselves unprepared for what comes next.
She started hanging out with me more.
It's rubbing off on me.
Some are good, some are bad.
And when Lexi went on a career high, pure Clark magic.
Yeah, so my account will solely be about Lexi. If you want to follow, I'm going to change the bio to Lexi Hull fan page. So, yeah.
During a post-game press conference, a journalist asked Lexi Hull about her defense. A lighthearted Lexi reply turned into comedic gold after Clark's reaction.
And so trying to just be as active as I could and get my hands on as many balls as I could and take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. Are we done? Oh, Lex.
We're going to team them.
And check out this media interview of Clark revealing her favorite snack.
I like warm chocolate chip cookies, so I guess that, making those.
Even when Clark is at a loss for words, she's still funny.
What does that record mean to you?
She's gonna say it means nothing, but I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool, so sorry.
I just think I do it, I just try to set my teammates up for success.
And when someone notices her arms, a typical quick-witted Clark quip.
Hey, you be studying my arms? Yeah, I do. It's pretty nice. Flip swole!
These unexpected moments of humor have transformed Clark's media appearances from standard athlete interviews into must-watch events. Reporters now eagerly anticipate her pressers, never knowing when she might drop her next memorable one-liner. But it's not just about her quick wit. She can write proper jokes too.
The Indiana Fever have the first pick in this Monday's draft. A reminder that Indiana Fever is a WNBA team and not what Michael Che gave to dozens of women at Purdue University.
See? Now that's a good joke about women's sports.
You really wrote these yourself?
Yeah.
Netflix's top new show is Ripley, featuring an eerie, unsettling performance by actor Andrew Scott. Critics say it's the hardest thing to watch on Netflix since Michael Che's special Shameless.
I like that one, Yellow.
But if you think Clark's comedic chops are limited to formal interviews, just wait until you see what happens when she's off the clock and hanging with her teammates. You've seen her light up scoreboards, but Caitlin Clark's most impressive feat might be happening off the court. How has one freshman managed to transform the entire atmosphere of a professional sports team? The answer lies in an unexpected skill that's leaving her teammates in stitches. When Lexi turned 25, Clark led the team festivities. The team's practice had just wrapped up, but the day was far from over. Clark, the youngest on the team, took charge of a different kind of play, leading the entire squad in a birthday song for Hull's birthday.
Happy birthday. Sing. To you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you.
Clark, known for her on-court competitiveness, suddenly transforming into the biggest cheerleader. She didn't just sing, she went all out, getting so carried away that she even picked Hull up during the celebration.
Happy birthday, dear Lex.
What happens when you mix Caitlin and Lexi, a surprised employee, and a menu full of quirky drink names? The duo recently make a pit stop at Swig, a popular drink chain. This funny moment became an internet viral sensation.
This is good. Can you do the raspberry dream with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Yeah, please. And then can I do the summer splash also?
Can I get this spring fling with vanilla cream instead of coconut cream? Can I have the beach babe too, please?
As they entered the drive-thru, the Swig employee asked in disbelief, "You're Caitlin Clark, right?" She asked. Clark, with a mischievous grin, replied, "Maybe." They even became a member of the Golden Mug Club.
You're Caitlin Clark, right?
Maybe.
I have a golden mug I want to give you. Golden mug means every time you come through Swig, you just get a free refill.
Hull, playing cameraman, captured Clark's hiding herself, but their laughter clearly loud.
Wow. Yeah. This is good. Yeah. Wait, that's my favorite. It's the only one I've had, but I can tell it's gonna be my favorite. This
a-
is the raspberry dream.
This tastes like a blue raspberry icy.
Yes.
This mine's better.
We're getting...
Overall good, and he said he was gonna give us golden mugs. So
we'll be back.
Yeah.
Swig. Out of 10.
I mean, I've never been to a place like this before, so...
Its own category. Yeah. 10 out of 10!
What happens when you put Clark behind the commentary booth? Is she already practicing her post-basketball career?
And that ball's hit to the shortstop. Rojas throws it over to first base, and that's not going to be enough. That's an infield single by Contreras.
Clark just found a way to make a boring game 100 times more exciting.
Swings a chopper right down the first base line. Harper fields it in, and that's an out. That's one out.
And
runner. Runner advances to second.
I guess Clark is so funny she even cracks herself up.
And that brings us to the top of the fifth, with the Phillies leading 1-0. We'll be back in a minute with a 30-second with a 30-second break. Thanks for tuning in.
WNBA locker rooms are typically intense spaces, filled with pre-game focus and post-game analysis. But since Caitlin Clark joined the Indiana Fever, the atmosphere has shifted dramatically. The usual game day tension has been replaced by an infectious energy that's hard to ignore. Here's typical Clark, nonchalantly walking off her teammates' TikTok so she can get some shots up.
Hey, keep, fuck these niggas up. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah.
Clark's presence has turned the locker room into a hub of laughter and lighthearted fun. Her playful nature shines through in unexpected moments, catching her teammates off guard with perfectly timed jokes and hilarious pranks. Here's her teammates icing up Clark during their team photo shoot. Her reaction? Priceless.
Sorry. I'm sweating.
The impact on team morale has been undeniable. As Fever guard Erica Wheeler puts it, with Caitlin, all we do is have fun. This sentiment is echoed throughout the team, with players noting that they're enjoying their time together more than ever before. Clark's ability to keep things light, even in high-pressure situations, has created a supportive environment where her teammates can relax and be themselves. What happens when the WNBA's newest sensation spends time with the people closest to her? A whole lot of laughs. First up is with her BFF Kate Martin. Here's Clark enjoying the summer slides with Kate.
So now we're taking the walk. I got my lotion. We're taking the walk to the water slides. Follow me.
Here's the pair joking around in the locker room.
Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing.
And finally, Clark's reaction during their first WNBA game together, priceless. Next up is Clark talking about and roasting her adorable brothers.
I actually grew up playing with the boys. That's all I knew until I was in about 4th grade. So I give that a lot of credit for the person I am today, but also the player kind of pushed me and made me maybe a little too feisty if you've ever watched me. My 2 brothers aren't here today, but they've picked on me. Like I said earlier, they picked on me more than anybody, and I kind of held my own, gave them a few concussions and staples in the head. So sorry, Mom, about that.
Finally, here are some funny moments with her boyfriend, Connor McCaffrey.
I just want to sleep for like 3 weeks straight after the season's over.
You want to sleep for 3 weeks straight during the season, too?
That too. I love sleeping. It's awesome.
What's great about Clark is how she can make fun of herself despite her fame.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Okay, I'll shoot.
What's happening?
But I don't see any hoop.
No, I said that because of, I'm sorry, shoot.
Shoot. On cue.
They don't have one.
Stop saying yes.
I didn't know.
My acting skills are fire. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Don't worry.
Can you say the jingle for us right now?
No.
And don't think Clark is just roasting herself. She pokes fun at Connor all the time, too.
It'll be fun to go to those games. I mean, I love college basketball. Obviously, he's been around it his whole life and really like invested a lot into it. So
I think it'll be fun. Give me something to do all throughout the off season as well. Somebody to root for. But it's definitely still go Hawks for sure as well.
Caitlin did not hold back when asked about their shooting contests.
Is he one you're coming into the gym with like late night hours or anything like that often?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's always something that we've kind of shared that bond with. I think also having to navigate like when to rest my body and when to get in the gym and do extra shots, but that's definitely something we love, is like coming in here shooting late at nights or having some shooting competitions. It gets a little heated. I definitely outshoot him way more than he outshoots me, but he tries to think otherwise.
Clark's arrival has breathed new life into the franchise. The Fever made the playoffs and have won more games this season than in the past 2 combined. But it's not just about the numbers. Her energy, competitive spirit, and yes, her humor have created a contagious winning vibe that's lifting the entire team's morale. Experts predict that with Clark as the centerpiece, the Fever are building a strong foundation for future success. The focus isn't just on winning games, but on fostering a positive team culture and creating an electric atmosphere, both in the locker room and in the stands. As Clark continues to dazzle with her play and delight with her personality, the future of Indiana Fever basketball is looking brighter than ever. Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game on the court, she's redefining what it means to be a sports superstar. Her quick wit and infectious humor have added a whole new dimension to her already impressive skill set. In an era where athletes are more than just their stats, Clark's personality shines as brightly as her on-court performance. As former Iowa coach Lisa Bluter noted, Clark's comedic talent is comparable to that of a stand-up comedian. This blend of athletic prowess and relatable charm is proving to be a powerful combination, attracting new fans and enhancing engagement in the WNBA. Clark's impact extends far beyond the box score, potentially reshaping the league's future and paving the way for a new generation of multifaceted sports icons. Most importantly, she's a down-to-earth and relatable athlete everyone just loves. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.